Hello everyone and welcome back to Spectacle Island. This is the multiplayer co-op with Nordic Farming and we have reached episode number 18. Today we have yet another day full of farming jobs. You would have seen last time that we created the mega field over at 15, 16 and 17, which we combined all into one, and our plan for today really goes around that field and getting it prepped. We said that we were going to plant soybeans in it, and that is indeed what we are going to do. But first and foremost, I've got a couple of jobs that we need to see to. We've got a full set of pallets of eggs. Oh, I'm just getting in the way of Nordic there. Sorry, Nordic. There we are, just dropping off the bell spike. And we need to get the big bag lifter to load our egg pallets onto, as we've got a full series of egg pallets and we need to go sell them. Now I'm going to use the telehandler to sell them, and the reason being is we need to get the big bucket on the way back from the BGA, and that's because Nordic and I have got a bit of a plan on how we are going to prep field 15, 16 and 17. We have to scan it and lime it first of all, so that's what Nordic has gone to do first and foremost. He's got the big Massey and the scanner and the limer, the fertilising spreader which also spreads lime, and he's going to go make a start on that. But yet we need to get quite a large quantity of lime over to that field, that area. Just jumping in the fence so we can get the front loader and the big bag lifter, as I don't believe we have a big bag lifter for our telehandler. So yeah, we need the telehandler to basically act as a loading machine for our spreader, which is going to be spreading lime over the big field, the mega field that we created last time. We're going to use the Orcal trailer to ferry the lime over to big field. So let's get the egg pallets loaded up. Oh wow, managed to pick up all 4 in one go. It's pretty good going. Not sure the big bag lifter would cope with that in real life, but not going to complain. Okay, we'll just leave the fence there. Give this a quick tidy up. And then there's a few boxes here that we can just fling on top to sell. And as per usual, the best egg selling price is over at the Portside Cafe. So that's where we're going to be over first. Right, so telehandler attached. Get it strapped up. And let's get over to the Portside Cafe, sell our eggs, and then on the way back grab the Biobelts bucket from the BGA and grab the Orcal trailer back at the farm, fill it with lime and go over to meet Nordic, where he's starting to scan field 15, 16 and 17. And I believe he's gone over to the shop first of all to trade in our Bredel fertiliser spreader, which also spreads lime, for a upgraded version. Right, so here we are at the field. Nordic has started liming, and we've arrived with the telehandler. The Orcal trailer is full to the brim, and so is the Biobelt's bucket. So we've got 25,000 litres of lime. Just going to see if I can check in on Nordic. Yeah, I can enter the passenger seat. There we go. He's liming away, and he's probably going to need a refill soon enough. So let's go and make sure he gets it. So I think we'll go dump down here somewhere where there's a bit of an opening. And we'll be dumping the lime on the ground, and then we can suitably scoop it up and put it into the spreader as it's needed. Might go a little bit further down this way, just so a bit closer to him. Right, so here seems to be a spot, so let's start dumping the lime, and we can use this as a bit of a filling station for when we are running out. So there we go. Make sure that's all emptied. Right, here we go. Emptying the lime into the new Bredel spreader, which is pretty big. A bit bigger than the other one. I think this goes up to 18,000 litres, this one. So we should be able to fill it with 2 scoopfuls. And I think we came at a good time, because Nordic looked like he was running a little bit empty there. So let's go to our pile and get to the next heap to see how far this pile goes. Right, that's 2 shovel loads. I don't know if he is going to want some more. I think that's probably that he's going to need a little bit more. Not a full bucket, but we will fill a bucket. And then we can have a look at how much he's been able to do so far, and gauge if we're going to have to do another trip back to the farm to fill up with lime. There we go, I think he's full. Closing up the Bredel, and off he goes again. So that's good. We were a handy pit stop. So I've had a quick chat with Nordic, and he thinks that we've got enough to last the rest of the field. He has covered near enough 2/3 now, let's say. So I think he's going to swap over with us at the end of this strip. Nice. So yeah, Nordic has done a very good section and is kindly going to let me change places. He can ride in cab if he wants to. Awesome. Right, so this is the new Bredel spreader in action. Let's get the scanner turned on. I will use the mini-map just for a bit of aid, and then we should be able to turn this on, make sure the spreader enabled, and there we go. Got a nice bit of width coverage. I think that's the perfect line, and yeah, this part on this field doesn't look to be too bad in terms of lime. It's only adding 0.25 pH. And there we are. We have finished liming the field. We had to take a bit of a refill from Nordic at one point. I think he maybe wants to dump the last bit of lime in there out of the bucket. So yeah, that's fine. And yeah, now we've limed this field, we can start by planting it. Let's just take a quick look at it. So yeah, we've obviously scanned at the same time. So we've got sandy loam, a bit of loamy sand down by the coast, and then some silty clay here. So yeah, good mixture. And pH, we have made it the appropriate acidity for the soil type, so that's really good. And yeah, nitrogen is very low, to be expected, but we are planting soybeans and they don't take any nitrogen at all. Right, so yeah, Nordic's grabbed the trailer, so we're good to head back to the farm, and we're going to be grabbing both planters, the Great Plains planters, which were fantastic last time. They helped us plant the soybean in field number 3 and also the oats in field number 12. It makes light work when we can plant together side by side, as we just cover the hectares, cover the acres super speedily. Yep, let's dash back to the farm, drop off the bredel spreader and switch over to the planter. Giving the new spreader a quick wash. The Massey doesn't need much of a clean, as we're going to be ploughing with that, so yeah, we'll just give the scanner a bit of a wash as well. Spreader dropped off, and we'll drop off the scanner as well. The bredel spreader does go quite nicely with the Massey Ferguson colours. Cool, so now time to pick up our planter. There he goes. So let's go get the planter filled up with seed. We don't need to bother with fertiliser, as we are planting soybeans and they don't take much nitrogen fertiliser at all. Looks like Nordic's gone with the MB track, so we are swapping tractors. Last time I was in the MB with the planter, and this time I'm in the Massey. Right, off we go. Right, here we are. We have come round to this corner, as this is where we are going to be starting. And that's because this straight is the longest of the field. So Nordic and I are going to go up and down towards the straw barn and back until we've covered most of the field. We'll have to maybe leave a bit of a headland on this side, so it stays nice. And we've got space to turn, and we'll come back and tidy that up once we're done. It's a bit of a hedge here where we're starting, but nonetheless we are switched on, got soybean selected, and let's get underway. Second time we are duo planting. Last session we had 2 fields, and now we've just got 1 mega uber field to plant. But yeah, as I said last time, I really do enjoy when Nordic and I get work on the same field at the same time. Just makes the multiplayer game much more interesting. But what does not make the multiplayer game interesting is jumpy, laggy bits. So I can only apologise for any jumps, bumps and little bits. That's just servers, unfortunately, giving us a bit of a rough ride, but never mind. Right, Nordic is stopping there. I think he's going to turn about and then start doing some lines back that way. So what we can do is carry on our line, and then when we get to the edge, do an about turn as well. Just missed that tree, so that's handy. We can carry on right to the edge, and then we'll turn around so we can get next to Nordic's line, which by my guess is going to be about there. Cool, so let's try and line up. And follow on. Yep, as you can see, we have got a long job ahead of us. So we're going to knuckle down and see you when we've made some good progress, or when we're finished. See you soon. here he is, returning from finishing off the headland. So that is the Mega Uber Super Field, all planted with soybeans. And that is sure going to be some big harvest when it is grown. Probably will take a couple of episodes before it's grown, so not the next, but maybe the one after, or the one after that. And yeah, Nordic and I are going to have to probably beef up the equipment to make sure we are going to be able to accomplish the mission of soybean harvest. And we already have some soybean in the silo, and we've got soybean growing in field number 3 as well. So yeah, the plan is to collate a large volume of soybean, load it into the grain boat, which you can see over there, and take that to the boat unloading station on a big volume delivery, which will be pretty cool. But yep, now it's back to the farm, get the planters all cleaned up, and then I think the cows lastly just need some TMR and probably a bit of straw as well, so we might tend to them just before the end of the day. Now we can give the Massey a clean, as it's done for the day. And the planter certainly is going to need a wash as well. Alright, lastly I'm going to give the cows some TMR, so let's go get the bale fork. One bale of hay. Two bales of straw. Okay, and another bale of hay and straw in for the TMR. Batch number 2. Giving the cows some straw bedding. There we are. Right, so that is the cows given their TMR and also some straw. So yeah, they're looking pretty much in the green for TMR, straw, water and cleanliness, which has given them a good clean. And also the sheep as well. Yep, they're looking good. That just needs to update. Got good water and good hay. And the horses, yeah, they've got good amounts of water, straw, oats and hay. So yeah, they're getting all trained up nicely, which is good to see. So that is it for today. We've had a big job of scanning and liming our mega field, and we also planted that field with soybeans. So that is going to be a big job in the future to get that all harvested. Yeah, look forward to that one. We also got some great profits today from selling our eggs, which is always a very good earner. But yep, hope you've enjoyed watching. Big thank you for any views, likes and subscribes. If you've got any tips, tricks or things you'd like us to do, then feel free to leave us a comment. Please do check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's session. And I hope to see you again next time. Cheers all. Catch you later. Bye bye.